Those college application deadlines fast approaching, which can be a stressful time for high school seniors.
Julie Rodriguez talked directly to the people who determine if you get that acceptance letter or not.
Yes, Amber and Tyler, this can be a stressful time for seniors from testing to getting in those applications on time. I remember it was for me. I talked with ISU Admissions and asked what can make you stand out on your college application.
Being themselves, being authentic, telling their story, because that's who they're going to be when they're here. We want to know that we're admitting the real you for the next 4 years.
The executive director of admissions at ISU saw roughly 25,000 applicants last year, accepting around 19,000.
The baseline for us is we never want to put a student in a situation by admitting them if we feel like they're not prepared to be successful.
So, how can you set yourself up for success in this process?
Know what schools are looking for in terms of if you're going to think about 4 or 5 schools that you might be interested in. Know what each of those schools considers in their process, because one might be very different than the other, and you'll want to address those needs specifically on that application.
Mavro says they look at your GPA, 4-year coursework, extracurriculars, and an optional personal statement. Aside from grades, ISU shares being a well-rounded and involved student can also help.
We need people to be involved so that we can keep the fabric of the university vibrant, and we've got a great place where people feel like they're not just going to class.
I was involved in swing choir, which is kind of like an a cappella group. I was in student council, Spanish club, Rotary Interact Club. So I kind of wanted to definitely get involved to get my foot out in the door.
Third-year student Ella Pepper shares her piece of advice she has for high school students.
Get involved and figure out what you're kind of interested in. That will definitely make it easier when picking a school.
Marvos also shares applying sooner rather than later can set you up for success in this process and keeping those grades up, steering clear from that senioritis. So time to get to work, students. Live in studio, Julie Rodriguez, 25 News.